mysterious, the visionary, the golden $1 million man, Nostalgia Bong Hits. We're back with another one. Woo! The king of dum da dum dum. We're back with another one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And today I want to discuss something funny and some singles I want to tell everyone to pick up right now. The singles market is, I think, about to see another massive boom. We're already seeing signs of that with the Magic card. But first I want to talk about this song. I have a friend that opened up a Fusion Strike box yesterday, and I sent him this song, just dum 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 on loop. And he opened up a $800 box, pulled a $40 MUV, and that was it. So do not open your booster boxes. You will get destroyed. It is just dum, 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 dum. If you're about to open it up, you've looked at it forever, and you're like, let me just touch that plastic. Just play this song. Pow! It's Nostalgia Bong Hits from the future here. Do not open your Fusion Strike box, son. You will get destroyed. Thanks, Nostalgia Bong Hits. Don't worry. We're looking out for your collection. So anyway, I opened up an Evolving Skies box once, and all I pulled was a Rainbow Rayquaza. Dumbest thing ever. Dum da dum dum. I've also opened up like 300 Fusion Strike the sleeve blisters. Never pulled anything, bro. 300 Fusion Strike blisters, and I didn't pull one fucking alt art out of 300 blisters. And I bought them straight from Pokemon Center, by the way. I didn't just buy them for some shady fuck. Isn't that crazy? The odds are terrible. It's like, Pokemon gambling is like the biggest form of degeneracy I've ever seen in my life. The odds are worse than scratch-off tickets, which is just insulting. Anyway, that's why, like, yeah, it's sad, but I can't even, like, rip Pokemon anymore, you know? It's just wild. It's like that. That's why I don't like the rip packs at all. Makes, like, 0 sense. But anyway, I want to have a discussion on some singles that are on my radar. After seeing the Magikarp in PSA 10 hit $3,000, which is just mind-boggling, I think other cards like Leafeon VMAX, Glaceon VMAX, Gengar VMAX, Blaziken VMAX, Giratina VMAX, I think you're going to see these cards spike. Lugia V from Silver Tempest, a lot of these major alt arts that were actually more expensive than the Magikarp, I think you're about to see them massively spike in PSA 10s. That you could see, like, the Leafeon be a $1,500 $2,000 card. That's why I personally have picked up a Leafeon back when it was a $450. Got that shit mega cheap. Same with my Glaceon. But yeah, don't think these are bad pickups. I also want to throw this out there for my audience. The Drowsy from Scarlet and Violet era, it was a $1,500 card in a PSA 10. Right now, you can pick it up for $300. The prices have went down that much on that card. I personally think at that price, it is a screaming pickup because they're extremely hard to grade 10, and you are getting the bottom of the barrel deal on that Drowsy, I think. I think the Drowsy also, if you can pick it up in that $20 to $30 price range, even $40 for a mint copy, you are doing extremely well. Same with the Magikarp from Paldea. If you can, pick that up for the $200 to $300, it's if you're lucky, that is a must pick up card. And the Gardevoir from Scarlet and Violet base, I think any of these cards, you can find them in mint condition. Lugia V, Blaziken VMAX, any of these cards are going to be a lot more expensive, I think. Especially if you can find them in PSA 10 worthy condition for just regular price. You should just pick those up anytime you get a chance. So that's my best advice on some of the stuff I would be picking up and what I've been eyeballing myself. The Ghastly from Temporal Forces, the Squirtle from Stellar Crown, the Venusaurs from 151. I've seen them drastically become cheaper. I don't understand why. I mean, I do because there's a good bit of product, but the Venusaur, I've been finding them for like $50, $60, which is just crazy. But yeah, so that's where we're at with things. Those are my big recommendations for this week to really look out for. But yeah, I think the Drowsy right now in PSA 10, if you can find it for $300, I think you're doing really good. I found a couple online. I think that's an extremely good price and a hefty discount compared to it being $1,500. I think over time it will still become a major chase card, just like the Magikarp. I mean, it may not be $3,000, but it may go up to at least another 1,000. So there's definitely some good value to be had in grabbing that Drowsy right now in these times. And it's just a beautiful card to have in a PSA 10. I own one, but I don't own one in a 10. And getting them to grade 10 is very difficult. And with Scarlet and Violet base being so expensive, picking it up for $300 in the PSA 10 is not a bad decision. Not a bad decision at all. So that's just some of my sleeper pickups that I would be picking up. The Skymory, the SIR Skymory, cards like this, I think you will do extremely well on. But specifically PSA 10s, as much as I don't like to talk about PSA 10s, I've been able to find them. If you can find them for a pretty good deal, when I bought my Leafeon, I paid like $50 more or $60 more than just regular price. So sometimes it's really worth just getting the 10 over the raw card. But I think, in my opinion, your PSA 10 Leafeons, Glaceons are going to be a lot more expensive and a lot more sought after. They've already slowly been going up in price in the background, but I think you're going to see those be a $1,500 card at least. Because if you look at it, the Magikarp was like $200 or $300 raw. The Leafeon is like $400 raw, and it's always usually been a better card than Magikarp. So either the Leafeon and the Glaceon and a lot of the Evolving Skies Alt Arts are going to see a massive spike, or they're going to just drop if the Magikarp kind of drops and stuff like that. But I personally think the Leafeon right now, if you can find one for $5 in a PSA 10, I would say buy it. I just don't think that card is ever going to get any cheaper than where it is right now. And same with the Glaceon, same with the Gardevoir, the Drowsy. The Drowsy is basically your second chance to get in right now before it basically goes back to where it was. So I would say at least grab a couple Drowsies right now while they're cheap. I mean, really, it's not a bad place to throw $30. I mean, who cares? At the end of the day. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Those are my recommendations of what I would be buying this week and looking out for. Hope you enjoyed this. We're out.